Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrod, and welcome to the Prelude to Batteltech. So we're going to create a new campaign. I'm going to customize it a bit. Right. Now, parts for mech assembly. Let's up that to 5. Advanced mech warriors. That's fine. No rare salvage, that's fine. Mech destruction. When active, this setting will cause any mech disabled by destruction of its center torso to be lost permanently. So this would include my mechs. Yeah, let's go for it. Lethality? No, because sometimes people do survive some amazingly dire situations. I mean, in World War II, you had tanks blasted all the bits, and somehow, some of the crew members still came out alive. So I go ahead and leave this off. Unequipped mechs, yeah, I like that idea. Iron Man, no, because there are still a few rare bugs that pop up. So I don't want to do Iron Man mode. Well, if I have to do a reload, in case a mech spawns, somewhere off the map. I am really, really loving this game. It's been my new obsession almost as much so as Rule the Waves. Probably not quite as much because Rule the Waves is so lightweight I can just kind of leave it running there, and if I have a few minutes I can just tab back into it and mess around with it some. As to where Batteltech is, a fully fledged, game with, like graphics and stuff. I mean, what else are they going to come up with, graphics in video games? So, it's a little bit more resource intensive. I can't just leave it running all the time. Alright. And my computer is really, really old. It's a 2007 AMD Athlon, now Phenom 2. It's the 995 chipset, so it's a really old computer. The game still runs on it fine, but it just takes a while to load. So the short story is, if you've got a somewhat newer computer, you won't have these long load times that I get. I'm going to try to actually chop most of these out as I play.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach.
Alright. I've seen the opening cinematic, and if you want to see it, it's uploaded to YouTube like a dozen different times. Alright. Welcome to the Oregon Reach. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the Riddenward periphery. Think like near west. This isn't, like the deep Wild West. This is, kind of almost on the Wild West, like, saying Missouri instead of, Oklahoma. A more dense lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It's home to the Regan Coalition, a federation organized around the parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For generations under the rule of House Arano, the Regan Coalition has remained relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. And here your story begins. Alright. Now I am going to choose Draconis Combine, but my character is not a Curitan. He is from the Rushahog Republic, which is currently conquered by House Kurita, the Draconis Combine. So, though immigrants to the Regan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Regan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's title, and ancestral battle mech, an old blackjack BJ-1. I'm pretty sure they chose this mech just for this pun right here. It is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, from whom your parents hired for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Alright. Now, my character, he was exiled. See, at 16, he was a bit of a ladies' man, and there was other great house, well, not so great houses, contesting for rule of his family's planet. And he found himself woke up one morning having no clear memories of what happened, and with being accused of raping the daughter of a rival noble house, having no memory and having quite the reputation as a as a womanizer and really liking the girls. There was no way to defend himself, so to try to protect the name and the planet, our character was exiled. Unsure of your prospects, you travel to Cromadir, the capital of the Regan Coalition. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Merchant Guard. Oh, look at that. I wonder how the Thundertrod logo ended up in there. You signed on as guarding a small trading guild. So right now I'm thinking that our character understands why he was exiled, isn't too happy about it, but looking for somewhat noble work to try to redeem himself, at least somewhat. So he's going to probably take a more protective role. While escorting a supply caravan to a small outpost on the outskirts of the Regan Reach, you were set upon by pirates and left for dead. Raju happened to be visiting the capital city and picked up your distress call. Upon rescuing you, he offered you a job in House Arano Royal Guard. It is so that you find yourself reunited with the old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on Coronation Day of Lady Kamea Arano. Alright. Now I'm going to go with a he. My call sign is going to be Frosty. My first name is Reoch. My last name is Jotenson. The Rothschild Republic has a very Nordic theme. Sweden, Norway, that sort of thing. So let's get my character set up the way I like. Yeah, I think I'll use this one as a template to customize. Alright. Let's get rid of the makeup. And tattoo. Yeah, no tattoos. No scar. Let's see about a hairstyle that I like. There we go. No facial hair. Let's see. Well, I guess that's kind of a happy one. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 6. I think that's the most happiest one I've seen. Kind of baby face, but yeah. I mean, at this point, he is very, very young, so. Alright. Hair roots. Alright. Yeah, I have a very light brown hair in real life, so I kind of want to do that for my character there, too. That'll work. His clothing's fine, lighting's fine, camera angle. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's a better camera angle. I wonder what I'm looking at. I seem to be looking up at something off over there. I wonder if I see some boobs or something. Alright, so here we are. You're born decades ago in the Regan Reach, descended from the Draconis Combine. No, my family fled from our ancestral homeworld. Got a cat talking to me here. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. I can't keep my thoughts together. Alright. Now, my family fled to the Regan Reach after the Draconis Combine conquered Russelhag. So we were very Scandinavian in ancestry, not Japanese Korean. Alright, now I was exiled, I think I was set up, but I can't say that for sure. Mr. Jotenson here is a bit of a latch, so I mean it's always possible he actually did it, but very unlikely. And to try to redeem himself, he took up a job protecting non-combatants. And yes, I did put in the Thundertrod logo. Okay, I'm going to skip the tutorial mission because nobody wants to see this. I will come back for episode 1. Thank you very much for watching.